Mr. Falln, who is doing a lot of work in SoCal. What do you do? He's like one every monthly and like weekly for
like 2 months.
Yeah,
3 months.
for a long time.
And those are monthlies and weeklies that have like Larry Lure, and
Yeah,
Void, and Elegance sometimes. Just not easy at all.
So I'm looking at the names right here. I actually think there's a typo there for Falln. It doesn't say 4-time PGR. It doesn't say 4-time PGR player.
I need that fixed stat.
Oh,
there
yeah,
it is.
yeah, 4-time PGR foul.
Shout outs to our production crew.
Yeah.
And I drove tyroy to this tournament. I drove all of Chicago to this tournament, of course. And the one thing I talked about them with is like how they thought they were going to do, you know, et cetera. And the one thing tyroy really wanted was a crack at Falln instead.
Ooh, yes, and he's definitely getting what he wants here in the winter semifinals. Rosalina versus Rosalina and Luma. Rosalina and Luma, I feel before DLC was that one character where they were just like the oppressor of the mid and low tiers. Just really invalidated so many characters and made you realize, you know, how bad they were, you know, how to exploit people's recoveries and things of that sort. But, you know, with the rise of DLC, I don't really think you don't really complain about Rosalina too much anymore because of that.
Yeah, but players like DeBuzz and Falln here still show you that she's absolutely busted. Yeah. She's so good.
I think out of all like the top tier, you know, characters, she's probably like the least like you don't want to play Rosalina and Luma.
Yeah, but she's so. I have fun playing Rosalina. My scrubby friendlies Rosalina. She's just like she takes control so well, and that can be really frustrating for Bayonetta too. Like Bayonetta can sometimes have a hard time getting in through the wall. And I know that tyroy has run into troubles with DeBuzz in the past. I don't know if tyroy has ever played Falln historically. I know Ned has at least once, if not twice, and Falln has all the wins.
What about Chicago? You guys have a. Is it Knight that plays?
Knight is our local Rosalina.
Okay.
He's stopped traveling and like going out to as many tournaments as he used to in the past. I mean, that's life. We're all busy.
Oh, yeah. Things happen. All right, so we're moving along to this game number one. We're going to start off here on Smashville. I really suspect that platform to play a big role here in this game. You know, with tyroy maybe having some issues with the Rosalina in the past, getting a % lead, and then maybe using that nair strategy on the platform.
Putting on pressure already here. One of the main weaknesses of Rosalina is that
not having any hitboxes when coming back to the stage.
Falln can make up for that deficit a little bit when Luma is active, because you can press like some aerials and make the Luma do them while you're in the. But right now, Falln, all he needed was really just one big string.
Yeah.
He's taking a big lead right now.
All right, 82 damage on tyroy here. Tyroy's doing a pretty solid job of getting Falln knocked off the stage, but Falln just really being evasive of these attacks of Bayonetta when he's off stage.
All right, don't get grabbed there. tyroy knows. He immediately backs off. Don't want to get grabbed on that taxi platform. Easy way to die.
All right, so right now we have no Luma, so this is tyroy. Oh, no, never mind. As we say that, I feel like tyroy didn't apply enough pressure there. You know, when there was no Rosalina and Luma, that's normally the go time for most people to get your big damage on, try and take that opportunity to get a kill off stage. And,
and that spinning jab of the Luma made it really easy for Falln to actually get away with that big recovery all the way to the other side of the stage, because tyroy couldn't linearly get there.
Yeah, he couldn't get there.
Made the angle very challenging.
I feel like Rosalina was definitely one of the more interesting characters in the game. There's just so much going on all the time that you have to pay attention to. Ooh, all right, fair.
This is the best I've seen tyroy play the matchup. He's actually doing really well, although his jump will get called out.
Didn't need Luma to get that stock there. Up smash is strong enough to get rid of Bayonetta. He's got the down throw. Falln making it back down to the stage safely.
Falln has been at disadvantage more in this match than I've seen him in singles all day.
Yes. He just somehow finds a way to make it back to the stage safely.
tyroy doesn't even take the stock though. There it goes.
Okay, there we go. Gets the nair off stage. Only 24 damage taken. Ooh, okay, kind of like what he did there on that platform. And then he got Falln there, and then he hurry up and drop down because in this matchup, I mean, Bayonetta does not mind Rosalina and Luma above her. Ooh, gosh.
Scary stuff, and nice down tilt as well to continue this pressure.
Ooh, it's going to get witch time. Definitely going to see a lot of damage coming in here.
He's dead?
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
And that is a dead Rosa. Okay, so we all know that Luma is a very menacing thing in the game, but there are times where, I mean, Luma makes it hard for you to do things or that you get hit by things because of extended hitboxes or her boxes.
That definitely could have been related to how Falln wasn't able to get like any SDI going in that situation. And that's going to be tyroy taking game 1. Very clutch situation at the end.
Yeah. So
crazy.
Definitely looking like a game that was in control for Falln. But tyroy, I mean, he got the witch time, and he made sure that he converted off it. I believe that was the only one that he got in that game.
He whiffed one.
Whiffed one.
He only threw 2. Yeah, that was a witch time at like 6%.
Yeah. All right, moving along to game number 2 here. Let's see if Falln can keep that composure. I know sometimes it's really hard, to come back after you lose when you're up by so much.
Falln's been here
sit
before.
in the back of your head, but I mean, yeah, Falln definitely a top player. He's been in this situation before. Ooh, forward throw. All right.
Oh, this is a tricky spot. Luma's dead. This should be a pretty free edge guard.
Ooh, okay, back
Nice
there
tech.
gets the tech, and then gets right back onto the stage.
tyroy, I think he's gonna, as the set goes on, he's gonna optimize those edge guards even more and more.
You don't want to show him your hand just yet. You're only in game number 2.
And the Nair working out beautifully, but not getting enough actually hit stun onto Luma to kill it.
Ooh,
But that back air.
The back air is going to get rid of Falln. And, I mean, this game number 2 is definitely looking to control the tyroy here.
With that said, Luma up air might be the ticket here for Falln to get back into it. But again, even now he's behind. He was very ahead. He's now behind. He's still playing the same game. Very patient, very conservative.
Very concrete. Knows that it's not over yet. Stick to your game plan. A lot of people in this situation would start to panic, throw out a lot of unsafe moves and get punished. And all that does is just put you deeper in the hole.
Falln's game plan is all about just holding stage control, getting those Luma jabs down, just being really frustrating with that. And now he does have that stage control. This could be the time to turn it around.
Gets the grab. All right, he's going to back throw.
tyroy going to get back onto the corner. Uncontested. I don't think Falln wanted to get witch time or nothing.
Ooh, just came in for the grabs. He's going to get hit with the up smash. Falln only taking 43 damage.
Falln's movement with Rosalina is also really tricky. He did a pivot backwards that really baited tyroy into thinking that he could get that grab.
That he can get the grab.
Now it's basically an even game. Small percent difference. Dare is going to open up a window of opportunity here, though. Just like how you can manage Cloud's limit, you have to manage Luma. I believe it was DeBuzz who I talked to who said if you can kill like 4 or 5 Lumas in a game, you're in a really good spot. They said that a long time ago. His opinion might have changed now.
Said 4 or 5 Lumas. All right, tyroy trying to get back onto the ground. And once again, they're on the level playing field. Ooh, okay. I like the jump there.
He's in that same spot again. Okay, Bats within going to come clutch. This time it's Falln who's trying to make the comeback.
Oh, yes.
Only
now
10% difference.
Separates these guys.
I think tyroy's just content to give up that stage, get the 3 bullets damage.
Ooh, we have 1 up air. 86 damage. He really needs to be careful. If he gets hit with 1 more up air, he could be saying goodbye to this game number 2.
That backer going to buy the stage back, though.
Gets him off stage.
Dive kick coming through with the neutral air. No.
Falln's going to make it back to the stage once again. This game number 2, it really looks like tyroy's just been letting Falln get back to the stage for free here. It's not what he's looking for.
Not enough.
Ooh.
Great DI.
All right. Get himself some coverage, come back to the stage. Able to hit tyroy with that up air, which made it to where he was able to grab the stage a little more freely.
Oh, dive kicking right out of that spot.
He's looking for that up smash. Ooh. Speaking of Smash. Oh, Luma!
What?
coming through and in the most clutches of times, giving Falln that game number 2. I mean, you got 2 characters to keep track of.
That's
Rosalina.
That's
Luma.
crazy. Luma Dare.
It's a package deal, dude. Can't talk to a girl with a kid without paying attention to the kid, man.
Thanks for the life tip on Mother's Day.
On Mother's Day. Shout out to Shout out
to all the moms.
Shout out to all the moms. I think it's only fitting that Falln wins this tournament then, because I mean, Rose is probably the closest thing to a mom right now.
That's true.
Got to take care of baby Luma.
Now we are tied 1-all. 4-time PGR Falln getting on the board. Very clutch in the last moments of that game. But you see how evenly matched these two are. Very excellent set brewing right now here in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
It's definitely a very interesting stage pick. I think maybe when Tyroy was thinking about, all right, what stage do I want to go to, he thought about that up air that did not kill on Smashville. I mean, if you're on a stage such a town and city, that was probably going to be a dead Rosalina and Luma. So, you know, you get into that situation once again where you want to get a kill off top. This is the stage where you want to go.
Top down. Almost enough to get a big continuation on that combo, but sneaking away and disadvantage again is Falln.
Ooh, okay. And right there, I like the aggression that we saw when there was no Luma, and he saw him go above the stage and went for the back air. We're seeing a lot more offstage gameplay from Tyroy than we have in games past.
He's found that window of opportunity, and he's looking way more comfortable going for these edge guards. And that's led to a big lead opening up here, but Rosalina on Town and City, you know what happens to leads.
Oh, yeah. Them up airs, bruh.
All right, dive kicking out, very smart. Challenge looking good for Falln.
Oh, no. Just carries that man across the stage. Tyroy sitting at 69%, and one more up air. Going to take his stock at 77%.
It's also probably down to up air percent for Rosalina to die at.
Yep, for Rosa. Ooh, okay, whipping the grab there.
Scary spot, though. You put yourself in a position where Rosalina's below you.
Don't
Tyroy sneaking out, though.
In town. All right, yep. Wait for that witch twist. Ooh, okay. So Falln putting Luma on the stage to make it so we can get back to the stage safely. I really like that there because Tyroy has been showing a lot more aggressive off stage, but Tyroy is still able to get that kill when he makes it back onto the stage.
Tyroy again in the lead. I think he's been in the lead all 3 games, maybe not game 2. Or sorry, game 1.
Yeah.
Now retreating, getting some bullets in. Battle of 2 patient players. If you thought that that Cloud Villager set was patient, these 2 are paragons of patience.
Whoa! Okay.
Sneaky.
There you go, Luma. Luma definitely earning her keep here in this set. The up air is going, back air.
That up air was mostly to hit Luma.
Oh, yes.
Did not care actually too much, I think, about comboing Rosalina.
See that Tyroy is definitely very aware when comboing these characters that, I mean, you can't just give attention. Oh,
what a setup. The single hit witch twist out of witch time, and that's a 2-1 lead for Chicago's #1 player.
Really there is just Tyroy really knowing the knowledge of, you know, how long that witch was, because he witch twisted and he just went straight to him and he was still in it, and then he waited for him to pop up out of it and then continued on the combo, and I'm just like, all right, I see you.
Tyler, a game away from moving on to winners finals, where he will play Nameless the Diddy Kong, which would be a big upset. This is Falln's a top 10 player in the world right now by most people's estimate.
Falln has definitely been going nuts here of late.
Top 8 at Genesis. Top 8 in all sorts of tournaments, getting huge wins.
Gets the dash attack there.
Now this is interesting because Tyroy, really likes triplats. He will always counterpick Dreamland on most people, but I think this time it's Falln taking that stage choice.
There. So you wonder what this man has up his sleeve. All right, and then we have Luma once again falling out of a sticky situation. Down tilt separating Luma.
Dash attack break in the zone. Very well. Double dash attack, taking out the Luma too. Here we go again. Let's see if Tyler can capitalize.
This guy's looking grabs. This is definitely that time where Tyro wants to be aggressive. No Luma. You got Rosa alone. What you gonna do with her?
She used her floatiness to buy a lot of time though. Now to go for the back throw. Just wait for Luma to return.
Ooh, that dare. Okay, yeah, gonna get rid of Luma again.
It's 2 or 3 Lumas dead already in this game. Looking very sharp again is Tyro.
Tyro the Luma Hunter.
That's how you play this matchup.
All right. Falln. Hoping that he can get Luma back here soon because he's definitely not in a good situation. Ooh,
oh,
gosh.
just let it rip.
Yeah, let it rip. Called out that land there and was able to kill with the up smash. Tyroy only sitting at 58 damage, looking at a really good position here to take this set here on Battlefield. As you spoke about, he really likes this stage. So that's one of those when your opponent counterpicks you to your favorite stage, and you're like, yes.
And he's not going to fall victim to that up air. And here comes heel slide. Man, all of Tyroy's tricks are just working. Able to catch these landings really well. He's been battling Luma better than I've ever seen him battle Luma. Sometimes he'll just get really frustrated at the way Bayonetta combats Luma and knocks her off the stage. But he's killed so many in this game alone. Is that about 5 or 6?
Back onto the stage here. Down tilt. Let's see. All right, witch twist. Ooh, okay, yeah, Falln getting out of that.
SDIing to the left.
That definitely would have been a dead Rosa. We've seen this happen multiple times today to Falln. We saw it to Cindy Boo 242.
Just throwing these back airs on the shield, hoping that one will poke at the Luma. Back air, very safe move to use in these pressure situations.
Got the nair there.
And that one does poke the Luma. That's another one dead. This is an opportunity to press the advantage.
Back air pressure, making it really hard for Falln to get any type of positioning on the stage here.
Falln was being very patient. That led to the grab, though. And again, we have an edge guard opportunity.
And then, yeah, this man got rid of Luma once again.
Oh, looking for the back air. Good double jump out.
Down tilt. Tyler being very patient.
Is Tyroy going to 2-stock Falln? Is that the world we live in?
Man, it's looking like it right now. Oh, Falln trying to stick that back air in. No giving. Oh, and he gets hit by the very last hit of the jab there.
That last hit of the jab is one of the trickiest jabs in the game. This up air, that is it. Tyroy 3-1's Falln with a 2-stock.
Yeah, with the 2-stock.
Very impressive play coming out from Chicago's best player.
Yes.
Tyroy and Ned fight back and forth for number 1, number 2, but he is having a very impressive tournament here at Push More Buttons.
Tyroy progresses on as Falln heads down into the loser's bracket.
I don't think anyone would have predicted that.
Yep.
Tyroy